Welcome to Chris Betts Versus, the internet's only comedy debate live streamed game show podcast. I am Chris Betts. Thank you as always for watching. Today we have fantastic guests. I'm really looking forward to it. If you're wondering why I was laughing going in, it's because I was being heckled by Helen Bauer right up to the last second. I hope that everyone's doing well. I want to throw out one quick warning before the show. My internet has been dog shit all day. So if at some point I cut out, Micky and Helen are going to keep going. I'm going to jump in on my phone. So don't worry about it. We've got a plan. There's an exit strategy. I'm like Robert De Niro in Heat. That is a fucking old reference. As always, the show is very simple. I will argue the opposite of anything anyone says. So Micky will give me a topic. We will debate back and forth. Helen will decide who wins. It's all very fun. It's very silly. Honestly, I hope everyone's doing okay. We were talking before the show about how, honestly, all three of us today, pretty sad. So if you're feeling pretty sad as well, we're all in this boat together. And we're here to have a very fun show for an hour and just have a good time. And hopefully at the end of the hour, you'll be feeling better too. It's fucking weird out there, man. A jogger ran so close to me, I almost punched him in the head yesterday. That's where I'm at. That was, I think that was Micky laughing. I'm not sure. So like I said, here's the part that I always forget to do, or I forget that I remembered to do. Either way, I'm doing it. Just because I say a thing in the show doesn't mean that I mean that thing. It's very important that you know that, because I'm live streaming this, and honestly, any part of the show could ruin my career should anyone take any of it seriously. So the caveat is, I don't mean it. Don't take it seriously. If you do take it seriously, just, watch another show. That's fine. Larry King's dead. I don't know who you go to. Piers Morgan, I guess. Watch Piers Morgan. He means things, sort of, right? Anyways, I'm just rambling because I'm full of Pizza Hut. I'm going to introduce the guest today. The guest today is a fantastic comedian. I've done a bunch of shows with her. She's very nice. She's very funny. She watched me be mean to a bunch of people in East London once, and that was a great time. So please welcome to the screen by clapping, cheering, where we can neither see nor hear you, Micky Overman. Yay!
Woo, Micky! Oh, thank you. Thanks.
How's it going, Micky? You well?
Yeah, it's going great. Oh, you've already introduced us by saying, and all of them have been sad today.
We've all been sad. It's okay. I like that you have plants in the background. I think that's a very nice sort of bringing things to life touch.
Oh, thank you. Well, I think what's happened is that every single person in the world has, since the pandemic, looked at their flat and been like, okay, like I live in trash. So
I don't know if you can see my background.
Wow. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
your place sucks.
Really sucks.
So I thought I would get some plants to sort of spruce it up.
I like it. It's very nice.
It's also more green, oxygen.
A little bit of pink, always helping. That's good. We've got we decided not to take care of our garden this year, and so everything's overgrown. And we decided it was fine because bees liked it, and so our neighbors hate us, but the bees have been saved. You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, that's why you're doing God's work.
That's literally it. I don't like to call myself God with a capital G, but lowercase, fucking why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, now I'm going to bring in the judge. Because this is an argument-based show and no one can admit that they've lost an argument, I bring in a judge every time. This one is, she's tough as nails, guys. She's one of the most argumentative people I've ever met. I think she's going to be really harsh on us. Welcome to the screen, Helen Bauer. Yay!
Yay me. I am not argumentative. I'm actually supernaturally easygoing. So I don't know where the fuck that came from. So
there it is.
Have a nice time and just leave it, okay?
I actually thought for sure, Chris, when you got me and Helen to do the show, I was like, well, I'll be judging because obviously like Helen's going to be arguing because that's like her natural state. And then you didn't. And I think the only reason is because you wouldn't be able to win.
I did factor into it. I also like to play against type. I thought I'd give you a shot.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks.
Wait, so there's no way I can win this as judge? I can't pick myself at all?
No, the judge has never won, nor can they win, which is a rule that I've never had to make until right now. But it is now officially a rule.
No, morally, I've already won. Morally. Because also I'm here to be like good flat inspiration. Look how nice the place I live in.
That is very fancy. That's good work.
Yeah, your place is really nice.
That's really nice.
Taylor Swift quote and everything.
What's which
the
one?
Quote?
Shake it off.
Darling, I'm a nice Take it off as in a quote. It's a lyric. Bless you, though.
Wish she said it. That's a quote. I'll take it. I want to say hello to the people watching on Twitch. Baldy, as always, how's it going? We got Bjorn to love you. Very nice. I hope that's an ABBA reference. And my wife is watching. Hello, sweetheart.
Aww.
Yay!
She always watches. Hello. She's very nice. She's also very mean, which I like about her. Yeah, she's
but
both.
Chris, do you ever ask her questions about it afterwards to see if she's really watching it or whether she's just got the live stream up? Because sometimes people say they've watched it, but they just have it up, but they're not actually watching. You have to find these things out.
That's true. She normally gives me good. Bjorn says, Bjorn to make you happy, which I don't know if I approve of that, but here we are.
Yeah, I do.
My wife's commenting. So, I mean, unless she's got some sort of bot hooked up, then, which
no, she's a babe. She's a babe.
If she loved me enough to organize a bot to comment on my show live while she ignored me, I'd take that. That's even more work. So
that's love.
That's love.
Is that love? That's love for sure.
Sadef says he can't escape my commentary. He gets unsolicited notes on everything, not only comedy.
Right.
Often solicited. She gives the best comedy notes of honestly anyone I've ever known. I lucked out, guys. She's the one that told me to start doing Helen's act.
And are you doing it?
I do it all the time. I fuck on Emma Black constantly.
Yeah. Check. No, we're good. We're good. I love you, baby. If you're watching, go to bed.
Okay, so we're gonna start the game. The way it works is Mickey and I will be arguing. Helen, you will be overseeing it. So you decide not based on who's right. It's about who argued best. It's a very important caveat. Damn it. Okay. Shit. This is the problem with booking friends. Okay. Okay, so Mickey, I think you brought a topic to start the game with. What have you got?
I did. Chris Betts, I want you to argue why women should not be allowed to show emotion in public.
Okay, yes, nice. That's a great topic. And it's so rare that I get one that I haven't heard before. I've done the show so many times, and that is a genuine first. And also, it's something that I deeply agree with. Now, here's the thing: I've been a man for 36 years. I was born a man. I didn't spend any time as a boy. I was just straight to man. And my heroes growing up were Kurt Russell in Tombstone, Robert De Niro in Heat. Basically any man that showed no emotion but full control of his surroundings. That was who I grew up thinking was a man. That's what it was. My dad didn't show emotion. My uncles didn't show emotion. Nobody showed emotion, except for one French teacher, but he was French, so he doesn't count. So I think that since men can't show emotion, it's rude that women can. And I think if we want true equality, then we should all be repressed in the same ways. So that goes equal. I think men should be paid less. And women shouldn't get emotions. I think that's a nice back and forth. What do you think?
So now this is where I argue.
Yeah. I mean, we don't even have to take turns. You can just cut in on me.
No. I wanted you first to get your say for me to be respectful. And I want to start it off, Chris, actually, by saying, how dare you? Okay.
Oh, wow.
How dare you? How dare you argue for us? And say what women should or shouldn't have. All I'm hearing when you're saying that, thank you, Helen. All I'm hearing when you're saying that is that women should not be in charge of their own minds, and therefore you also obviously think that women shouldn't be in charge of their own bodies, and that means you're pro-life, Chris. That's crazy, and I didn't even bring that up. You brought that up. That's crazy.
I don't think anyone should be in control of their own minds. Or their own bodies. I saw WALL-E as like in a utopia where basically everything is decided for us. We sit in a chair. We all go, what? It's blue today. Blue it is. I don't think any of us have proven that we deserve control over ourselves.
Okay. What I'm hearing you say now is that basically women shouldn't show emotion because there's no proof that it does anything good. But without women showing emotion publicly, without anyone crying, like if we were not allowed to cry in public, there would be none of the comedy of Helen Bauer. Are you saying that Helen Bauer's comedy shouldn't exist?
What I'm saying is,
So
I believe
rude.
that Helen
That's
is
so
talented
rude.
enough to adapt. I believe in Helen. Why do you think she's cornered
Shut your
just
mouth.
into the
Okay,
tears world,
okay.
Mickey? That is,
Helen's upset.
you're
my
Upset,
selling her
Helen.
short.
You
Okay,
have
both
upset.
of you, just calm down for a second. Take some deep breaths, because Mickey, you are embarrassing us as women on a whole right now by getting history. Let's all
Yes.
just calm down and focus on the topic. I would like examples from real life, please. Starting with you, Chris.
If women showed emotion every single time.
Chris, sorry, if you could not raise your voice when you're talking to us, because it's coming across super aggressive. Continue.
Oh, it's how I hold my emotion, and it's through volume. It's either tears or loud. So, okay. So, like I was saying, I think for me, I mean, if we all
I'm with
just
you, actually, Helen. He's showing a lot of emotion right now, and he's arguing that he thinks that people shouldn't be allowed to do this.
and that's what I'm saying. You have a problem with it, so you're proving my point.
know.
Is that it's crazy that I'm showing this emotion, and
I don't
that I
have a
shouldn't
problem
be
with it.
allowed
Did she say
to.
she had a problem?
I don't have a problem with
have a
it. Please
problem
don't put
with this
words
right
in my
now.
mouth. Thank you, Helen.
You both said you had a problem
We're
with it.
super fucking zen right now.
Now,
I said that you're
Also, we're both
expressing,
the
and it's
same
great.
person because we're both women. No, right, everyone, stop! This is shameful behavior right now. Chris, continue in a calm, relaxed manner, please.
this game
I
has
love
a
this power.
very interesting energy. So,
Okay.
what is? My wife's just cheering for tears.
I can make him cry if she wants me to. I'll do it. Like,
Do it.
she's
I'm pro
done.
emotion.
She's tried. What good does emotion do? When has anything been better because someone showed emotion in public?
Well,
At
already-
home, cry your heart out. But in public, what are you doing?
Okay. Well, my first example already was Helen Bauer's comedy, and my second example would be the rest of all art, and my third example would be without women showing emotion, there literally wouldn't be life.
Why?
continue, Mickey. Please expand.
Hold
upon
on.
that
Yeah,
as
you're
well.
gonna have to elaborate
Thank
on that
you.
last point.
Okay. Well, I think that without women showing emotion, men just wouldn't even know what to do. And this is in this day and age where like consent is important,
Mm.
you know? So from now on, if women weren't like showing emotion, then no one would be knowing when to get laid, and children would not be born, and the human race would die out, and that would be a problem.
I would argue that you, as a Dutch person, should know better than anyone that no one needs to show emotion in order to get laid.
Oh, I can't believe you would say that. Dutch people
No,
are
but
very
Mickey-
emotional.
Fair point. It was a fair point, and I
Yeah.
think you should take it.
It's not a fair point. It's not a fair point. You're half German or something, and like you show loads of emotion.
Yes.
But that's her non-German half. That's the other half.
All right, that doesn't prove anything.
Yeah.
Well, I'm full of emotions. One time, I was like a little sad.
Mhm.
Today,
Yeah.
there was a second time in my life where I was like pretty happy.
Okay.
So I would say that I show a lot of emotion. I have two with those two examples
Yeah.
of my entire life.
Okay. It sounds like there was no consequences or anything. You just sort of quietly felt it and no one was the wiser. Like right now.
no,
I
the
told
time-
everyone. Exactly. I
time
told
I was-
everyone that we were sad, and we're not showing it right now. We're having a very good time. So you see
Yeah,
how
but
good
we're
it is
showing
that
happy.
we're hiding our emotions.
No, because we're showing happy. Like I'm very happy right now, and you look happy, Chris.
I mean, I'm dying inside right now. I've never been worse.
Okay, but you're showing the happy emotion, and it's
Yeah.
really resonating with all of the people that I
Okay,
can't
you know
see
what,
who are
guys?
watching
I'm
this.
going to jump in here. I
Mm.
feel like just use a simple example that everyone will understand. In
Mm.
the first Princess Diaries film, Mia Rowdy goes to a beach party. While she goes to get changed, the girls will steal her clothes, and whilst pretending to be her friends, Mia then cries in public.
Mm.
Was she right to do so, or should she have stayed naked and fine? Mickey?
Yeah, she was right to do so because then everyone saw she was upset, and 70% of communication is nonverbal or something. Don't look that up. And
Lovely. No, just say yeah.
yeah, and it's really important. It's important that we show emotion because otherwise we would only have 30% of communication, only words, and we all know that our people are not great. Not all people are great with words. I'm not saying me, but I'm having trouble speaking. So nonverbal is actually very important.
Okay, well, that's enough from
So-
a woman on this subject, Chris.
Oh wow! All
no,
right.
I have
So
something else.
I would say you already closed your hands like this. That
Yeah,
shows you're
Mickey,
done.
please,
Yeah.
patience, my princess.
So I would say that what she should have done is just walked away naked, straight to the throne, sat down, and she would have built a badass myth of being, now she's the naked queen.
Okay.
Everyone follows
You haven't
the naked
seen this
queen.
movie.
She's here to establish dominance.
Yeah,
you've not seen this movie. I have
Julie
not
Andrews
seen this
was
movie.
the queen. She was purely princess of
She would
Zenobia.
not-
She was not ready.
Julie Andrews would have taken that crown
She
off
wasn't married.
and handed it over. That would have
Chris,
been
you're
a lot.
embarrassing yourself. You're
In
embarrassing yourself.
Genovia, you have to be married to be a queen. She was not
Yeah.
ready to be a queen. Incorrect, Chris. To be honest
Helen,
with you,
can
I'm
I have
ready
the
to judge,
floor?
and I feel like
Can I have
it's
the
time.
floor for one more? For one more, please. One
Say
more argument.
something, give me a physical compliment, and then give me a physical compliment, and then
Okay, your hair looks especially shiny today. You're beautiful.
Emotional bribery.
She wanted me to give her a compliment, which is a show of emotion, which she appreciated. I would just like to give one last example from a movie, since you just did, Helen. So there's the bit in Pride and Prejudice where Elizabeth Bennet's sister doesn't show her emotion towards a man, and then he thinks that she doesn't like him. This is Mr. Bingley. And so he walks away and doesn't want to marry. And it's only when she then shows emotion and shows that she likes him that the marriage happens. That's a huge plot point in a very famous book.
Is that the one that's supposedly more attractive than Elizabeth? Elizabeth's the smart one, and then there's the blonde one. I can't remember their names, but yeah. So actually, wasn't it that Mr. Bingley's sister was interfering and keeping everything away because she was letting her emotion take over because she thought that this girl was too poor for her family. Whereas if she just used logic, she would have seen that they're a perfect couple and they would have gotten together ages before.
No, well, that is another part of it, but no.
Okay, no. I'd like, stop. You both had the floor. You've had
my
more
wife
time
says
than
I'm
me
right on
did.
this one. She's a huge Pride and Prejudice fan.
Your wife does not count.
Okay,
arguing.
She's being a mega fucking bitch. She's being a bitch. Seriously, if she's not on a team, then she can shut the fuck up.
This is crazy.
Can you both sit up, please, for your judgment? It's not crazy. It's the truth. You can both sit up, face the camera, ready for judgment. Chris, very simply, Mickey presented a topic to you where the question was about women. You then proceeded to do an argument for 3 minutes based only on men, examples of men in film and yourself as a man. You said woman exactly 3 minutes and 52 seconds into the argument. I don't know whether it's a fear, an innate, I don't want to say anything, I'm not get the wrong end of the stick, they might not understand. It was just wrong altogether. Women should show emotions. Mickey made a better argument. Mickey wins.
Yes!
Oh, outrageous.
Is
I would show my rage, but that would be childish.
Okay. For the person watching at home, Chris is currently pulling on his dick super hard to try and suppress the tears.
Just a nice ball twist, the old grab twist pull. It works every time. All right, that's the end of the first round. Now we're going to move on to the speed round. So Josh, can we please get the 2-minute clock on the screen?
Oh, no.
All right, so speed round time. Mickey, do you want to be for or against whatever Helen's about to say? Against. Nice. So you're just going to make a quick statement, just a 1-sentence answer, then I'll do one, and we'll get as many in as we can in 2 minutes. All right? Okay, Helen, you've got the list there?
I'm ready.
Strong. All right, Josh, start the clock. Speed round.
Knitting.
Oh, come on. It's setting us back. And people are making clothes already for... Actually, I disagree with myself. I disagree with myself with where I was going.
Speed round. Come on. Okay. So I say knitting is fantastic because even though my generation can't be great parents, we will be great grandparents next.
Lovely. The Predator.
Okay, I haven't seen it, but it sounds bad. It sounds really bad because, thank you, it sounds bad. Predators are bad.
The Predator is fantastic. It's an easy way to keep dumb people occupied.
Wrong. Next. Ostriches.
Okay, I'm against. They're stupid. They should have been extinct by now. They absolutely do nothing for anything in the world. They stick their heads in the sand, and that's where they should stay.
Chris, go.
The giraffes of the bird kingdom, minus all those ugly spots.
The cross.
Oh, against. Who needs it?
All right. That's, the cross is it normalizes murder. Thank you, cross.
A pleasant disposition. Please focus.
What am I against? Sorry.
A pleasant disposition. A pleasant disposition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nobody needs a pleasant disposition, okay? Because it's just fake. It's just fakery. Just say what you think, say what you want, and do what you want. That's what people really like.
In my waning years, my beautiful ass is waning, and so I have to be pleasant. Otherwise, I won't be able to trick people into giving me things. Therefore, happy-go-lucky.
No.
Damn.
Blood circulation.
What?
Blood circulation.
Oh, I'm against it. We don't need it.
Fuck pro-life, pro-death. Oh wait, I'm pro circulation. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's the end of the speed round. Helen, I forgot to ask, but were you counting each point that you were handing out there?
I was. Don't worry.
You're such a pro.
I was doing it, and I was like, he didn't ask, but I want to keep a score anyway.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie. You both got 3 each.
Oh, nice. That's good work.
Oh my
So
god!
congratulations.
That's good work. So going into the regrets round, Mickey, you're ahead by 1 because Helen was wrong about the first round. Now, the next round is called regrets. Now, the way regrets works is you tell me something that you regret about your life. Oh, you know what you did. Now,
No, sorry, I was wrong. Clearly, I'm an idiot. So carry on, Chris.
oh, we all make mistakes. No need for name calling. The sweater's coming
Chris.
off. Mickey means it. Mickey.
Do I have something underneath?
The next topic is regrets. So in the regrets round, you either tell me something that you regret, and I tell you why it's the best thing you've ever done, or you tell me something you're proud of, and I tell you why you're a piece of shit for thinking that.
Oh,
Yeah, and I don't have to argue this one.
Oh yeah.
I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my regret. My regret is waiting until after high school to lose my virginity.
Okay. Fair enough. Can I ask why you regret it?
No.
I only, as Mickey's friend, I was thinking of different regrets. So I was trying to figure out which one she was going to do.
I
thought you were going to do going to Australia on holiday with your ex-boyfriend with his new girlfriend.
If we have time, we can do that one.
We can do that one.
Funny.
No. You went with virginity, so we're going with virginity.
Yeah, let's do virgin.
Listen.
Yeah.
There's just so many movies that I can't relate to because I'm like, who are all these kids fucking? Like they're doing so much fucking in school, and I was like, maybe I missed out on something by being a total dork. So that I chose that as my regret.
I started having sex when I was 15.
Gross.
Yeah.
Donate.
Yeah. Yeah. I started having sex at 15 years old, all unprotected, because I was a very immature, dangerous young man. But also pullout game, super strong from a young age. So here's what I would say. Having had sex at that age, you missed nothing. It only gets better. Guaranteed the worst sex I had across the whole lot. And I've had some terrible drunken sex, high school sex, as sober as it is, which might be why part of what makes it so terrible is it's uncomfortable. It's nerve-wracking. You don't know your body, let alone someone else's body. I mean, I feel like teenagers now know everybody's body. They've been studying it since they were 8. They've all got PhDs, but we just found porn in the woods. So we didn't have the education that these kids had. Literal
porn in the woods.
Literally found porn in the woods in plastic bags. That's
I know, but I have so many. I've heard so many people tell stories that I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's fucking everywhere.
I grew up by the woods and there was no porn in it, and I searched.
Well,
I was like a 12-year-old going on a hunt for it.
That means that the guys in your neighborhood either didn't need porn or their wives were cool with them owning it, because that's what it was. It was guys whose wives didn't want them owning porn, so they kept porn in the woods in bags. Yeah. Right. So it's. I mean, the only thing that was like good about having sex as a teenager was like, I guess, sort of people thinking that you'd had sex, but are teenagers who you want to impress? Is that who you're looking for validation from? As
a teenager?
Yeah, but you grew out of that, right? You don't need That's, I mean, I understand you feeling a bit self-conscious about it at the time, but is there someone that you wish you'd had sex with? Is there a person
Chris,
that you feel
but
like you
all I'm
missed?
hearing is that you think Mickey couldn't have got good sex as a teenager.
Well, that's
he was a super fuckable teenager, so be respectful.
But-
Yeah,
Carry on.
that's so. Thank you so much, Helen. But I actually couldn't have had
You're
sex.
welcome, babe.
was there anyone
but
that
like-
you think that you missed out on?
No, and I think actually
There you
you're
go.
but I should argue the opposite.
Well, no, I mean, part of the beauty of the regrets round is that, you know, the catharsis is in theory bigger than the point.
No,
Yeah,
fight, Mickey, fight.
Fight to the death.
Toxic, get it toxic.
Yeah, I don't think. But I mean, the thing is, like, I was like ready. Do you know when you're ready and you're like, let's go? But then there was no one who was like, also let's go. It was just me that was like, but I was looking around and I was like, but not with any of these fucking dweebs.
Oh, perfect. That would have been worse if you debased yourself with some dweeb.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not put any shame on anyone who debased themselves with a dweeb. Shout out to that dweeb.
But we can do Helen's regret because it's much better.
Does that mean that I've cured you?
Yeah, I don't regret it.
Yes, excellent. That's a point. It doesn't even matter what
I'm
Helen
always
thinks.
up for
These are
kids
my
having
favorite
sex
ones.
with each other, but Chris wins. Okay? Didn't see it going
Argued
that
with
way.
Helen. Yeah.
All right, excellent. I'm glad to hear it. I'm happy to help. Should we do this Australia trip? I'm intrigued.
Oh,
Right, we
so
can do
good.
it. So you're okay. So the regret is going to Australia.
Look at how happy Helen is right now. Look how happy she is.
As a friend, I really love it because I moved country because of a guy, but this is mental.
Yeah, it is mental. Okay, so I was going to Australia to see my ex-boyfriend who was studying abroad there, who had a new girlfriend.
And they travelled around and went scuba diving.
So
As a couple.
you went with him
No.
after you'd already broken up
Yeah,
and he was already dating someone over there.
yeah.
And why? There's a
Well,
why to this.
I had the ticket, Chris. I had the ticket booked.
So it had been booked in advance before you broke
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Before we broke up. Yeah.
Okay. So that's something. That's not a song. So was this from
Is
this
it?
was from Holland.
Okay.
It's a start. We're building a case here. This is a gradual thing.
There's no case. It was a fuck up.
That's not I refuse to believe that. Now, so
Mhm.
you already had the ticket. Had you been to Australia before?
No.
Okay. New experience, new country. Good. That's a good start. How old were you when you did
With
this?
an X.
What? 20?
20? Perfect. You never had sex as a teenager. You were feeling all messed up about feelings. You got to chase that D across an ocean. I get it. It's not even chase, just arm in arm.
Yeah.
But was it awkward? Were you guys still friends after you broke up?
Well, listen, it was a very the breakup like dragged out over like the 6 months that he was there, and he didn't tell me that he was dating someone else until like 2 weeks before I went.
He was already in Australia.
He was in Australia. He was doing like time abroad.
Okay. So he just couldn't sack up and tell you,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
over. I've got an Australian
Yeah, yeah,
girlfriend. I'm 20. Too bad.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
But then I was like,
that does
fuck
make it
you.
harder. Yeah. Fuck you. I'm coming
I'm
anyways.
coming anyway.
I'm
And
bringing my sun cream.
did it occur to you to go to Australia, but then spend the time with other people anywhere else?
She did not pick up on that message.
No. I did not think that was an option for some reason. I was like, if I go to Australia, there's no way of traveling there by myself.
Oh no. How long were you there for?
It was like 3.5
So
weeks. It was
great.
like close to a month.
3.5 weeks. And
Yeah.
did you get along with the new girlfriend?
Yeah, she was nice. But
She's
we like, I only saw her in the first week and then we went traveling. The two of us.
You and the boyfriend went
Yeah,
traveling.
yeah.
And
We
she
went
was
traveling.
fine with that?
No, they like called every night.
Amazing. So here's what you did.
Right.
You got the perfect revenge on this girl that stole your boyfriend by just making her paranoid out of her mind for 2.5 weeks while she went around traveling with her cool ex-girlfriend Mickey.
Yeah.
No, sorry, as
minus the
judge,
cool.
we're not. It's not girls against girls. It's against the guy, Chris. So we're not doing that as our revenge thing, okay?
Okay,
Because
fair
Micky's
enough.
not against the girl. She's against
Well, then-
the guy.
Yeah, it was not her fault.
You made him as uncomfortable as he has ever been in his whole life. He has never, when he found out that you were coming anyways, and he had to tell his girlfriend that is the greatest revenge that you can have. So you know how I told you I broke up with my girlfriend 6 months ago and we started dating? Turns out I didn't. I just told her she's coming anyways. She's staying with us. I hope that's fine.
Oh, I don't know, Chris. I don't know how you could.
Yeah.
You're not going to get this one, I don't think. I think in every single conceivable universe, it would have been better if I either didn't go or if I had gone and traveled by myself, a young single 20-year-old, like it would have been really fun.
Yeah.
I didn't do that for reasons I am still baffled by. I did not do that.
But look at you now, lesson learned. Now you're a comedian. You travel all over the world telling jokes.
Learned,
and now
Chris.
you go wherever you want, whenever you want.
No,
right?
I did it twice more to another guy. I never learned that lesson.
What do you mean you did it
regret
twice?
upon regret upon regret, Chris.
What do you mean you did it twice more? The same thing?
I got broken
next
up.
time it'll be different. I get you, but
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Boo. It was like my boyfriend after that, and he broke up with me twice, and both times I flew to Canada to be like, let's talk about it.
Oh my God! Wow! Wow!
Yeah.
Fight for
I don't think you're gonna win
man.
this one.
Yeah.
Because it's girls gone absolutely.
He's already
insane.
lost, Mickey. I've already crossed by his
Well,
name.
I'll say one plus is my wife is riveted. She says, I want to know everything about Mickey now. My wife is involved. She loves you.
Yeah.
That is, I don't know what
you can listen to Mickey's
I'm out.
podcast. I guess would be a good start. Talk about Take Me Out.
We don't talk
There's a lot
about
of discussion around dating.
that though.
But in next season you will.
Thanks.
That was
Thanks, Helen.
Oh,
Thanks for the plug.
You're welcome.
You can listen to Helen's podcast with Rosie Jones. It's called Daddy Look at
And
Me.
learn nothing. Now, no. Chris, is that everything you've got to try and make her not regret this? Because I don't think there's any way around it.
I mean, the only other thing I can think of is that is such a great story that heartache is temporary, stories are forever. You fucking live and die by that story. That's hilarious.
Oh, you know what? Fucking
that's all I
grow
got.
up, Chris Beck.
That's all I
You lose.
got.
No, you lose. Absolutely shocking
You've lost
behavior
it.
there.
Totally fair. That was
Lost
crazy.
it.
That was a whole event. Well done, Mickey. That's a life lived. Damn.
Well done, Helen, for bringing it up.
God bless
I did
you.
not bring this regret.
friend.
I did not bring this
Good
regret
friend.
with me. Mine was far more wholesome.
This is
You're right. I'm sorry.
this is part of why I like to book friends on the show, is because the regrets round, they know extra details.
Do you want another Mickey regret?
No, we can do
no.
a Helen one.
I don't have any regrets. I can't
Oh,
buy
right. No
everything I've ever done.
regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets. Okay, so that's the end of the regrets round. Now we're going to go into the second speed round. Josh, can we get the clock, please?
Okay, I'm going to be much better this time.
You were great last time. Don't talk about yourself like that. Where did that come from, babe?
Oh.
Yeah, you were awesome. We tied.
Okay, Chris, don't join in with the chat when we're having a nice time, okay?
You don't join in with the
God,
chat. You're
this
impartial.
Power has gone. I'm not fucking impartial, am I? I am loving this power. I'm genuinely like sitting straighter than I have in like 2 months. Okay, amazing.
Yeah, you've clearly really run with it, and I applaud you.
Okay, everyone, welcome to the second quickfire round. Mickey, would you want to be for or against?
Oh,
I'll be
actually,
for.
yeah, you're for this time. Yeah, because you were
thank
against
you,
last
Chris.
time. You automatically get a
Thank you,
swap.
but we got it now. Okay, Chris, so then
Yeah.
you will be against.
Yes.
Will I be starting with Chris this time?
Nope. Start with Mickey.
I will do as I wish. I will be starting with Mickey. Josh, if we could please start the clock. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, four. It's a classic. It was amazing. It was like one of the funniest thing ever made. It made Will Smith. Done.
It made Will Smith done. He is. There's a reason he killed
That's nothing.
The rapping of a theme song of the title of a movie. Will Smith he's got some positives, but he's overall more negative, if only for Jaden Smith. Next.
What? If the modern day philosopher?
expressions.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
What is it? Sorry.
Facial expressions.
Facial expressions.
Without facial expressions, we wouldn't have. Like I said, communication is 70% nonverbal. That's it. You need them.
I think it would make us better at our verbal communication if we were just blank-faced drones, because we'd have to learn. So your vocabulary would improve. Next.
Nice. The jungle.
Oh, 4. I mean,
the jungle.
Trees, beautiful ecosystems. We need them for the world.
Okay,
to live.
Chris. No, Chris.
Fuck the jungle. Every animal that we see there is just begging us to stop killing them, and it's like, listen, either kill us or die. What are you doing in the jungle if you can't survive? Next.
Low stakes.
Oh, okay. Low stakes are great because high stakes are fucking terrifying. So low stakes are where it's at.
Fuck low stakes. I play Russian roulette with 6 bullets in the gun.
Identification.
There's no stakes there.
Mickey, please stay focused in the game. Identification.
Well, yeah. How else do you know what shit is?
Time's up. Well
damn
done.
it. Shit. All right.
Chris, I can
yes.
tell you won 3-1. Mickey absolutely fucked it.
Yes. That's right.
I'm sorry. That modern day philosopher was the only point you got because that was super lol. But the rest of it, you just fell to pieces, Angel. You were a mess. You said ecosystems twice. It was a proper panic attack. It was embarrassing to see, really. Love you loads, though. Sometimes a man needs to speak, Mickey, because it makes it clearer. And you know what? Chris was nice and clear.
Oh,
Thank
God.
you. Thank you.
Ecosystems twice.
Don't cry. Everyone. That was great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, I love this so much. You're welcome.
All right. So now we're going into the final round, Judge's Choice round. So Helen has a topic.
Physical fight.
That's
But what's
through
the
the
score?
screen.
Do we find out
We
the
cover you
score?
both in oil and you go round to each other's house
Right.
and wrestle.
Oh yeah, Helen, what's the score right now going into the final round?
So Mickey won the first one. You got a draw. And then
3-3,
in
yeah.
the
4-3.
regrets one, you got 1 point each.
So 5-4.
And then Chris won the last one. So 4-4.
Oh no, we get 1 point for
5-4?
each win in the speed round. So it was 4-3 at the end of the first speed round.
Oh,
then it
for
was
each win.
5-4, and then 3-1. So 7-6 for me.
7-6.
7-6 for me.
That's
Lucky-
close. I could pull that back.
Yeah, I mean, luckily for you, the final round is worth 2 points.
Yeah,
So we've got it all to play for. Now, Mickey, before Helen tells us what the topic is, do you want to be for or against whatever Helen's going to say? Look into her
what
eyes.
I would have thought of, Mickey. Think about
Which
stuff
way
that
did
I
she
would have
go?
Oh, I don't know, because it could be like princesses and I want to be 4.
done. Do you want me to text you? I could just text it to you now if you want.
No, I'll be 4. Yeah.
4. All right. Cool. Helen, what am I against? Let's see if to prove the skeptics wrong. See if psychic powers really are
It's
real.
a passion subject for me. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Zombies are the original eco warriors. Mickey.
Do you start, Chris?
We can go either way. If you're feeling strong, I can start. Unless you
Do
have.
I feel strongly about zombies?
do you feel
on
strong?
the
Yeah.
She's
first-
never felt strong. She'll fly and beg any man to go out with her. She's losing her mind. Strong, she's weak.
Okay. Right. Zombies are the original eco warriors. I strongly feel this, Chris, because they are not using
Oh my god.
any planes. They're not using any planes. They're not using any cars. They're just walking around, and they're using like natural resources, which is great. Which is actually that's the number one CO2 thingy magic that is ruining the planet. So they're not using them. So that's why. Second of all, they're killing each other, and the world is overpopulated, and that is actually a really big problem that people don't take too seriously. But the world is overpopulated, and we all need to stop having babies, basically, if we want to save the world. Zombies are doing God's work by eating people, and people are the people who are fucking up the planet. It's not animals; they're not doing anything. It's people. Okay, zombies eating
Micky,
people.
if you could make those points clearer in sentences that make sense, that don't sound like you're thinking as you're
But I'm really
speaking,
trying hard
that'd
to
be
not to say ecosystem, Helen, because you were really against that the first time. So,
well, it wouldn't make sense in this particular
all right, Helen.
way.
Helen, it's people eating people, and people are fucking up the planet.
Boom, Chris, go.
Okay, I have one question because I'm not super well versed in zombie lore. I don't know
You
what's
think Helen
canon.
is well versed in zombie lore?
She did say it was a passion
Shut your mouth.
project.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah,
I've seen Shaun of the Dead 3 times. Go.
Can animals be zombies?
In my dreams, yes.
Okay, and do zombies then attack animals because that's how they would become zombies, right?
Any living organism, baby.
So if they're attacking any living organism, then they're the opposite of eco warriors because what they're doing also is they're going to attack animals, which means that there will be less biodiversity, and biodiversity is a big part of plant life, right? So you'll actually have fewer plants going around because the zombies won't be eating seeds anymore; they'll be eating birds. You've got human beings will nuke the world in order to get rid of the zombie infection, which will then only make the world worse. So the reaction that they cause is actually even worse than what they are. So you've got those two things. Then there's another thing. I don't care about zombies.
Chris, can I just put this out there? Like, yes, zombies eat all living organisms.
Yeah.
But in the same way that I, as an omnivore, technically eat all organisms as well.
But you don't only eat organisms.
I eat whatever I want.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to put in my body. But
sofas, curtains, other things I can see in the back of your screen.
Also, you can win on a hypothetical.
But zombies' favorite things to eat are other humans. So they're not going for plants necessarily first.
But they will run out of humans, and then it's going to go off, and then that's why it's always desert. That's why always in the post-apocalyptic ones it's always desert. And Chris, I would like to.
You said they will nuke the world. That's a hypothetical. You can't win on a hypothetical.
Oh, Micky noted. Thank you very much, but no. Bless you.
Last ditch. We will nuke everything to try to stop this, if only to see what'll happen. Oh, I'm going to be the one with the button. Do you guys not have a good zombie plan? I got a great zombie plan.
Your plan is to get to one of the buttons.
My zombie plan is to get to the nuclear button. That's all I want. And then just hit it. That's all. I just want to feel that feeling. They will be. Accessible. Also, I would argue with the premise they are not the original eco warriors. The original eco warriors are the population of Fraggle Rock.
I don't know what that reference is.
That's because it's older than you, and that means that they are the original. So there is a flaw in the very premise there. So arguing that they are the original eco warriors just doesn't hold up. See, the problem that we're running into here is we have two people who don't know much about zombies.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing hypotheticals and semantics.
Yeah,
so
Micky knows what she's talking about.
I would argue that every zombie argument is a hypothetical.
Okay, well that is
Chris. How about Chris? Can you tell me who the Fraggle Rock people are and why they're more OG eco warriors?
They're sweet little moss people. They're sweet little moss people that were Jim Henson puppets. That were all about protecting the environment from like loggers and other negative inputs into the forest.
But were they eating people?
No, they weren't, but they were stopping people's worst impulses.
They weren't getting rid of the problem.
They were the first warriors. Everyone fights the war
getting
in
to
their
the
own way.
root of the problem with
the
some
root
nice
of the
cannibalism.
trees the loggers were taking. Am I right, Micky? Go, Micky! Fight him to the death.
I've done it.
Oh, so you're happy with your argument?
I've smashed it.
If zombies are so good for the environment, then why does every zombie movie end with this, like, it's always in a desert, that everything's always smashed. It's never a beautiful greenery.
No, it's loads of beautiful greenery.
There's no evidence. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I don't remember much of that. All I remember is Bill Murray.
And he was great. And the original Eco Warrior.
What about Fern Gully? Huh? Those were Eco Warriors. Took down the logging industry.
Is this a Canada thing?
Oh, no, it's a hippie propaganda made by Disney. Damn it. It's pretty bad. There's a fruit bat. Shit. I think I'm out of zombie things.
Can I say that neither of you win? Because to be honest with you,
No, because then I lose. Give me a point.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
there are no half points.
That earns you a point.
The people eating people thing wasn't enough?
People eating people sounds like you're trying to start a rap and we're just not here for it. Like,
okay.
Let's say.
Okay. Zombies are the original Eco Warriors because they're warriors. Okay?
Here we go.
In an ecosystem.
Yeah! Yeah! Keep going with the warrior thing. I'm loving that.
They are fighters. They're going for it. They're really getting to the root of the problem. The root of the problem is other human beings. They're getting Chris away from the nuclear button because they've already eaten him, and the planet returns back to its beautiful green. No. Oh, come on. Oh, yes, you were with it.
Maybe now just sing a song as a zombie about eco-awareness, and then the point's yours. I think that's quite a reasonable request.
This is clearly fixing. This is outrageous.
Please. If you're willing to sing a song that's better than Micky's after she's done hers.
Yeah, you're not happy with the coaching that's happening, Chris.
This is, no, this is
unacceptable. Did you think that Helen was going to be impartial?
I tell you what, when I get my finger on the bomb, I'm gonna find out what boyfriend you're chasing, and I'm gonna hit you with it.
Well,
that's right.
It'll be one of them. Here's my zombie song.
Threat in my court, and I don't like that. But Micky, please.
Okay, here's my zombie song.
Yeah.
It's I am dead, but I'm hungry, and I need to eat all the people in the world to get it back to planet Earth like Attenborough would have wanted.
I love that.
Even I have to applaud that. That was very good.
Chris, do you want to go?
I can't compete with that. That was a very strong song.
So you're willing to leave the courtroom with nothing?
Yeah. The defense rests. Yeah.
Micky, congratulations. You've just got yourself 2 points.
God
Helen,
damn it.
Thank you so much. I really feel like I've earned it, and it wasn't due to our friendship. And I love it.
I mean, if there was a court of appeals, I would appeal this whole thing. This has been outrageous judging, frankly. But you did sing a song, and so it's kind of hard to argue. You stepped up. You went over.
You elected me as judge. So Micky has an appeal case. You don't. This is all on you. You wanted this, Chris.
You organized it.
I stacked the courts, and now they're ruling against me. God damn it.
Can we check in with your wife if she still wants you to cry? Because I'm happy to do it in like 2 minutes if you're ready.
Helen will be able to do it.
She says she says Helen, she wants you to judge everything. So I think she's a fan. I think she's
Thank you very much.
She also wishes you'd succeeded in your attempt at trial by combat. That was it. Just fight it out.
Can you imagine if my final round was just throwing oil over both of you, chucking you in a paddling pool in the middle, and then just fighting out to the death?
I actually could imagine that.
Micky, go for the eyes.
Actually, I could definitely see you making people do that. That's in your future.
And I feel like I'm pretty scrappy.
I have.
Oh, Sadaf says she's over me crying. She says you don't have to make me cry. Yeah.
Oh my god, my housemate just walked down the stairs in the cutest little pajamas. She's so adorable.
Oh.
Anyway,
all right.
on.
Well,
I know.
Thank you for playing. Congratulations, Micky. Good job. Yes. You win. Well done. Very well done. This was great. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I'm going to ask them what they want to plug right now, and then you are going to follow them on what they say. So, Micky, what would you like to plug? Where can people follow you?
Please follow me on Instagram or TikTok or Twitter It's at Micky Overman. It's just my name. You can find it anywhere that Chris has promoted it, because no one else has my name, so it's just my name. And I do a lot of silly videos, and I think they're funny, so I think you should follow them.
They're great. Good. They're great. They're so funny. Yeah. Helen, what about you?
You can follow me at Helen Bauer. There's already a Helen Bauer, so I'm Helen Bauer, but also follow the other Helen Bauer because she's really nice and a bit of a babe, and we're friends now. And then I have a work in progress show on the 5th online. How weird is that? The 5th of February online, and the links are on my fucking website.
Nice.
How cute was that?
Nice.
Oh, and please come, because I'm doing really dodgy material about going on a school trip to Auschwitz, and I need someone to tell me what the line is. And if there's not an audience, I won't be able to figure out if it's funny or not.
That's
I don't know if it is.
Very much this crowd. This crowd knows when it stops being okay to talk about Auschwitz. They draw
also,
very hard
can
lines.
I just say that I've heard Helen's tale of going to Auschwitz, and it's definitely worth tuning in for.
Well, yeah,
everything you think it will be.
I think if you've watched this show and the way that she judged it and how she comports herself, and then just picture that in Auschwitz, then you got a good idea for a great story.
And you meant the way she judged this show fairly, and I fairly won.
I did not mean that, nor will I ever. But it's been a pleasure having you both on. If you enjoyed the show, you can support it by donating to the PayPal link that is in the comment section. You can follow me at Mr. Chris Betts. That's Mr. Chris Betts. I'm doing a version of this with an audience. If you want to play against me, if you want to be the Mickey in this, I'm doing it February 7th with Alfie Brown is going to be the judge. It's part of Leicester Comedy Festival. It'll be streaming on Next Up. Tickets are available. I've got the link on my Twitter right now. That's at Mr. Chris Betts. But it'll be up on my website as well, which is thechrisbetts.com. Subscribe to, if you're watching it on Twitter or Twitch or YouTube, like it. Is there anything else? Subscribe to the podcast. There'll be an extra episode that we're going to record after this, which is a conversation that I'll be putting up with it. So subscribe for that. Thank you again for watching. It's a pleasure. I hope everyone's happy. I love you. Goodbye.
Aww.
That was so nice.